Canadian-born Dr. James Naismith invented the game of basketball 125 years ago, but with every passing generation, the game is continuously reinvented. This series explores the NBA stars whose commitment, dedication, and inspiration embody the spirit of Dr. Naismith.
Somewhere in those 1.5 to 2 seconds from liftoff to finish, I just figured it all out right there on the spot. The majority of us in the world, when we want to perfect something, we practice it first. And I was the opposite. I would think about it and I would plan in my mind first. I'd just sit at night and think about it and play it back and forth in my head all the time. That's how my first dunk came about, just seeing it in my mind, going over the rim and just seeing myself, visualizing myself actually getting high enough to dunk the basketball and the reaction, how I would feel. Would I cut my hand open? I mean, little stupid things like that, but it was all about my mind. You don't see many guys dunking the ball with anger. Every time I get close to the rim, it's just, the sky was gonna happen. Sometimes I would go in the lane to go dunk and see people run the other way, and you'd see a smile on my face for the simple fact of that you're going to think twice before you say, you know what, I can help side and block that. And I could be in the best mood in the world, but it's kind of like the Incredible Hulk comes out. I approached the dunk contest a little different than I would do in-game. I didn't want to emulate anybody. I want to be different. The dunks that I did that night, they were all kind of made up that night, all thought about right there on the spot. And I've been in that situation before. I played in the jazz band, and you have that solo within the jazz piece when you practice all the time, this, that, and the fourth, and all of a sudden, you feeling yourself and you're going to add a little something to it. You're going to add a little riff to it, or whatever the case may be. Like I said, it all draws back to wanting to leave fans in awe. And with the jaw drop, I wanted the arena to be silent. And that's something that, from my experience, I taped all the dunk contests. I watched all the dunk contests growing up and as a young kid. One thing I didn't see, you see the ooh-ahs, people jumping around, high-fiving, rolling on the floor, running on the court, whatever, but you never saw an arena speechless.
Here is the man that this crowd wants to see. Vince Carter, who had told Kenny Smith that he has 4 dunks